Legend of Total War here, and we've got another saving disaster campaign. Now, this is a bit of a situation because this is sort of like part 2. Now, what happened is I got about an hour into this campaign, and the game crashed. Now, I had one of the most heroic battles I've ever fought in it, and look, I've got the video file, but I don't know if it's corrupted. So I'm just uploading it right now to just see if I can get it online. But basically, if I can't get it online, I'll just basically tell the story of what happened and go and do another half hour of this. But yeah, unfortunately, Stainless Steel 6.4, it sometimes crashes, and I'll be honest, I don't want to go through that again. That was a fucking nightmare. Anyway, this is what happened. This settlement here was under siege by a very large Leonese force. I sent a very small cavalry force over here, and I lifted the siege. It was unbelievable. I killed the enemy general and caused a mass rout. Hopefully you guys will get a chance to see it. It seems like YouTube is taking it at the moment, but it might get like 99% of the way and be like unsupported format, and then just not accept it. Very unfortunate if that does happen, in which case this would be the only episode you see. I mean, there's a chance I could replicate that battle, but here's the thing. It was the first time I tried doing that battle, and I won it. And from history's sake, just like, whenever something like this has happened, and I've had to go back and do a battle the second time, I've often not done as well of a job. And to be honest, I don't want to do that battle again. Anyway, we didn't have Oporto or Silves, so I conquered them from the Leonese, and then I got a peace treaty by marrying princess over to the king. And then we've got a crusade over here. The crusade's going to Egypt, but I'm not going to Egypt, and that's where we left off. So it crashed during the end turn. I really, really hope that the video uploads and is safe, because it was a tough one. And like I said, I don't want to do it again because I've got 70 odd save files to do, and I've got to get through them, you know? So it's just really unfortunate. So yeah, I'm just going to do like, all I was going to do, I was about to end the actual episode. I was going to capture Cordoba, and then that's it. I was going to end it there. But no, it just had to fucking crash over the fucking intern, didn't it? I need like one more battle to do. God damn it. So, like if YouTube accepts the video file, which I don't know if it will. Because the video file is still there, but it didn't end, and so the end of it might be corrupted. And quite frankly, if the end of it's corrupted, whatever. The end's not important. The beginning is important. Because just the sheer luck was amazing, and like I said, I can't bear to go through that again. But yeah, all I want to do is capture Cordoba, and then we'll end it there. So, if that's the case, it's a short episode. I don't know what's gonna happen. And this is one of the reasons why I don't want to do other mods. You know, as far as I'm concerned, Stainless Steel is reasonably stable, but I know other mods are just so unstable. You know, amongst other reasons why I don't want to do lots of mods. I'll hire those mercenaries.
Your Majesty. Your orders, number one.
Oh,
God will be with us, men. To battle.
So yeah, we just gotta fight this battle here, and then we'll end
God's name, men. To battle.
Like, I'm just looking at my other monitor, it's uploading, so it might work. Because the thing is, looking at it, like, I tried to watch it from my point, like, on my computer, and it just wouldn't open it up. But YouTube's just, it's like, it's actually really good with this kind of stuff. But I don't know, I've never tried this before, so we'll just have to see if it works. If it doesn't work, it's just lost to time, unfortunately. One of the great Legend of Total War victories. Just be a myth. Without evidence, it never really happened, did it? Oh well, that's just the way things are sometimes. Alright, you can stay over here. Alright, so we want to look for an easy way in. Oh, please don't tell me I... Oh, shit. Wait, who is this? Oh, right, it's... Okay, it doesn't matter, as long as he doesn't come in. I don't know if he's AI reinforcements or not. Let's quickly get on with this. Where is it? This one over here. Alright, keep going. God, I hope it works. Like I said, it doesn't matter if it doesn't even matter if half an hour is cut off from the end of it. As long as we get the first fucking 20 minutes. It was an hour and 7-minute long video before it crashed. And I will release both parts at the same time if it does work. Because obviously I was able to load up the autosave and just continue from there. So I didn't actually lose any progress. It was just a video corrupted. That's just a problem. Potentially corrupted. I mean, it's still a friggin' 2.6 gigabyte file.
The battering ram is in place.
So,
it will not be long before our enemy's defenses fall.
I think I'll use a different recording setting next time for stainless steel 6.4. I don't want that to happen again. Because there's two different methods that I use to record. I either record gameplay or record screen capture. I usually record gameplay. I just find that it just gives me a better overall video. But for very unstable games, I will use screen capture because it's more stable. And if it does crash, I can prove that it crashes because it doesn't actually corrupt the video. Alright, I want to bring these guys around here. Could just open the gate. Oh, it doesn't really make any difference. It's going to be open any moment. Desert archers. Torre camel spearmen. Yeah, you come down over here and yeah, this should
Our men have done well. The gates have fallen.
Too late to stop from getting up here.
Give grace. It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
And do these guys have a bonus versus cavalry? I don't know. But it's probably best we have our Crusader Foot Knights fight them. As long as they don't get a charge in, they'll be fine. To drop that. Let's put you up here. Get you up on the walls and shoot that general. Why, thank you. Thanks for making it easy for me to get them.
Our men have reached the walls with their ladders. It is unwise to praise the day before
anyway, we can open the
sunset,
gates now.
but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
Now, I'd rather the general... We don't have a general versus general fight on this because it's the front line that fights and the general's not always on the front. So I don't want that. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Let's grab these spears. And just slowly march over here. I know I'm always running units around, but let's just slow march. Alright, they got more desert crap coming through over here. Desert archers, but I don't know. Just thinking what the best way to go about this without taking too many casualties.
The ladders are now in place. Walls are no match for valor and force of arms.
Because they can outrange us. I don't know, we might as well just like go all out then. Okay, all melee infantry. Off you go. You come nearby to make sure they don't break. See if you can cycle charge from back here. Sometimes it works. If they can get enough of a run up, it works. If they didn't.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
Try from over here. I find that you got to keep them within the borders here first, because they have pathfinding issues. It's nowhere near as bad as Rome Total War, but it's still pretty bad. Yeah, see, they just won't charge.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
There we go, that's what I want to see.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Oh, this. Oh, no, that's mine.
Praise the saints. Our men have taken control of the city. Our men have... This is a clear victory that goes to only men of...
Blessed Lord, we thank you for delivering us. God has delivered us this victory.
Alright, cool. Well, given the situation, I don't think we need to do any more. I mean, it's only a 13-minute video at the moment. So yeah, I got it at turn 13. So I've played now for 7 turns. It's 50... That's half as much as what the other guy played. If I played too much more, I've played more of the campaign than he has. I mean, let me just see. By comparison, the Moors are still quite strong, but they also have a lot of enemies, and he doesn't have to worry about the Leonese, at least for the time being. And I don't think he's ever been this strong.
Yes.
Let me just see.
Yalla, my sultan wishes you dead.
Your orders, number
Alright,
one.
leave behind. Let me just see here. What can we recruit? Nothing. Leave behind.
Your orders.
I'll go for a couple more minutes. Just a couple. I'll leave the peasants behind to maintain public order.
We will engage them honorably.
Sibni Lawadi, infidel.
Your orders, number one.
Yeah, so I want to go to Granada, obviously.
Yalla, my sultan wishes you dead.
I'm just wondering if I should even
Sibni
bother.
Lawadi, infidel.
Probably should, just clear it out.
With God's blessing and yours, we march to battle.
Oh, I'm really crossing my fingers hoping that this video uploads. It says it's 22%. got 56 minutes left until it's uploaded. No issues so far. It's actually uploading pretty quickly. So, but the thing is, I've gotten it to 99% before, and YouTube's been like, "This is a corrupted video." I'm like, no, it's not that corrupted. Should I just get like 40% of it, please? They must. The people must know of the great victory, so that the bards may sing of that day.
Our men have only half. Praise the Almighty! This is a clear
I mean, truth be told,
that goes...
I could do it again. I mean, I knew what I was doing right from the get-go. It's just a case of everything went according to plan. I was a little bit skeptical at first, but then, because it was up against some Jeanettes, and the Jeanettes outnumbered me, but we defeated the Jeanettes, and then I had barely anything left. But then I charged in. I was like, just fuck it, YOLO. Charged in on the, because the rest of their troops were just malicious shit, and it just caused a mass rout, and it still took a little bit longer, but just kept cycle charging it, got rid of them.
No! Do not do this!
But hopefully you guys saw that, so I don't need to brag about something. You guys can check for yourself. Hopefully, again, I don't know. Everything just depends on YouTube. If this is the first video that comes out today, then you know that it didn't work. And I'll put a message in the comments saying whether or not it worked. If it didn't, that is. If it did work, you know, I don't need to say anything else.
Yes, Lord.
Ooh, it's right there, but I don't know what the garrison is. We could potentially do a draw out. So let's just send you... no. Send you to just scout and let me know what we're up against here.
Yes, Lord. This is where we shall meet the enemy.
Okay.
Orders? Yes?
Move on! Yalla! My Sultan wishes you
Ooh,
dead.
fiery cavalry. Those are a pain in the ass.
Sibni Lawadi, infidel.
Orders?
What are the odds on that?
As my lord wills, we march to
I
battle.
mean, we could just totally YOLO in there and crush their infantry. The desert cavalry will be a little bit of a concern. Nothing too major. I'd say we'd save him to try and wipe this guy out, but the problem is those peasant crossbowmen will get in the way.
Your will.
If I bring too much, they won't stand and fight. So just bring the cavalry, and we'll make this a fast engagement. But take Cordoba, I'll definitely end it there, because not Cordoba, Granada. There'll be no need to continue.
Yes, my lord. This is where we shall meet the enemy.
Alright. Odds are slightly in their favor, but if we rush in here, we'll close those odds up.
Men, bring our people honor, glory, and most of all...
Fiery cavalry are probably some of the best early game units in this. Long range missiles, good missile damage, nice and fast. So much better than Javelin Cav. I'm just not really fond of it. Alright. So enemy reinforcements will show up there.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
So you go around the long way, try not to touch those fiery cavalry, and harass the enemy general. Yeah, you'll need to go after the fiery cavalry, because these are faster than General's bodyguard. You go around up here. You just charge right into their center. Yeah, we're not... Oh, hang on. You caught them. They should turn around. Thing is, even in melee against these guys, it's not really guaranteed that they'd do that well.
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle. And for our foes appear to be gaining the upper hand in this battle.
Wait, he's over there. I have to go around this way. See, I told you it's fiery cavalry.
Oh Lord have mercy!
Fuck.
Our leader lies slain on the battlefield.
Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. But not good either. So that's how King died. Ugh. Sorry. We got backup people. Now, funny thing is, the faction heir is actually a Leonese dude. So we have a Leonese dynasty now. Although he married into the family. Oh, jeez, I'm not doing a very good job on this one. Man, enemy cavalry just makes everything more fucking difficult for me. Run them down. I'm sure we'll still win, it just isn't going as well as I had hoped. Okay, good, they actually won that. Doesn't matter in the slightest if they die, because they're gone anyway.
Praise the Almighty! Our enemy has lost his stomach to fight. We must push our advantage.
Wait, they're coming back. I thought it said the enemy lost their stomach to fight. So we definitely wiped out the first army. That's good. Right, now you come over here. I'm going to put you on skirmish mode.
Glorious heaven above! Our men have captured the enemy general. Guard him well. Give the dog some wine, and be sure he can see us defeat
Peasant
the rest
crossbowmen,
of his
they're
army.
easy enough. Unless those desert cavalry came with the other... They must have come with the other force. Yeah. So this guy here is now the king.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favor. From such tidings does victory emerge. The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men. It is unwise to praise
skirmish
the day
mode.
before
It's fucking
sunset,
good,
but
like,
our
never
men
skirmish
are
mode.
winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
Well, they did a pretty good job at thinning them out, at least.
Praise the Almighty!
Oh, hell no.
Our enemy has lost his stomach to fight. We must push
If you think
our
you're getting away,
advantage.
you are wrong. So yes, unfortunately we lost the king there.
The enemy are...
You know, these things happen. We take a little bit of a risky move to get the settlement now.
Must we hide like this, my lord?
Yeah, we don't need the money. Also, another thing, I started off this campaign without any money. It was in the negative, so...
Your orders.
So now we have King Eusebio. Yeah, he's... it should actually say he's Leonese, yeah, he is. Biological son of... Right. Cool. Well, it's done now.
Your Majesty.
Unfortunate.
Bringing
like I
our
said.
troops together.
Your orders, noble one. We will engage them honorably, my lord.
Okay.
Blessed
I
Lord,
really don't think
thank
we need
you
to do
for
any more.
delivering us. Our
This is
courage has
plenty.
prevailed.
So we
These
had
lands
only
are
these two to
yours,
begin
my
with
lord.
when it was going bad to lose Lisbon, and we saved it. So I've saved Lisbon, Taken 1, 2, 3, 4 settlements. That's good enough. Okay, guys, we'll end it here. So hopefully the first episode does work, and if it doesn't, oh well, at least you got this one. So anyway, I'll try and get another disaster out as soon as possible. So I'll see you next time, fuckers.